Good morning, it's me, Mikey Pipes, and today is Friday. I love Fridays, and you are going to ride along with me today and Daniel's son as we conquer today's service calls. Stay tuned, make sure you thumbs up. If you want any free stickers, details in the description box down below. All right, first service call. Air conditioning on the first floor, quote unquote, is not cooling like it did earlier in the summer. This is the Bryant. She is a 4-ton system. You can tell that by the 48. It's 48,000 BTUs. And this does the first floor and part of the second floor. Here's a ream, and there's a Fujitsu. I believe it's a 12 RLS3. Danielson's gonna hook up the gauges and see what's going on. We already removed a dirty filter from inside the house. All right, Daniel's using the Testo Smart Probes to check the refrigeration pressures and temperatures. He's using the, what app are you using?
Measure Quick.
Measure Quick. He's using Measure Quick. And as you can see, we have low pressure, lower than normal, with 6 degrees of subcooling. However, one thing to keep in mind, it is about 60 degrees out, which is, sucks. It's like that borderline, what should we do, what shouldn't we do? But it does appear to be a little low, and the indoor temperature is 73, and we've lowered it to 68. Which appears to be a little low. So one of the first things we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect power at the disconnect and see, just confirming that our pressures balance out within a few minutes. If they do, then I could rule out, a frozen evaporator coil or any ice forming on it or some other type of restriction on the system. Again, real easy to do that. That'll take a couple minutes. In the interim, we are going to get some R410A and the scale, because that's what it needs. Again, this comes with experience. We know the deal. And we do have a TXV inside. Even though this says TXV, I know I have one inside. So we're pretty good. I'm fairly confident charging her up a little bit will solve the problem here. And again, should we look for a leak? Well, it's September 3rd. Don't really need to right now. Not right now. And you guys are saying like, well, Mikey Pipes, you just pump gas and go? I was like, yeah, I'm gassing and go. Because I know the guy, all right? I know the guy. It is what it is. And I also know that we replaced this condenser about a year ago because somehow, some way, a nail made its way through the condensing coil. It did. Just checking out some of the stuff on the coil. And I replaced the whole condenser. So if I have to add more now, we have another leak somewhere else. And eventually we'll find it. But right now, we're just going to buy him some time, get him through the rest of the season, and we'll come back next year and do an extensive leak search and find out what the leak is. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, Daniel's got the Fieldpiece wireless Fieldpiece wireless refrigerant scale right there. He pulled a little Steve Lav trick, as you can see. He's got a T there with some low loss fittings and some 90s, and he's using the Measure Quick app to see. In the interim, I reached out to my client, and as you can see, I should specify AC on the main floor doesn't seem to cool as well as early in the summer. Copy, dirty filter, system slightly low in refrigerant. He goes, it's been a month since I changed it. Figured coolant was low as well. I was like, should we use a sealant or just gas her up? You're the pro, you tell me. I'm like, better than just gas it and go. Okay, do it. So we're not only going to add just a little bit of refrigerant that it needs, we're also going to add Super Seal because I find it's good. It works. This is not a brand new system. The outdoor unit is fairly new, but the indoor unit is roughly, I want to say, around 9-10 years old. But it is a 410A system. It is what it is. Something's better than nothing. Just taking a quick peek in there, make sure nothing's out of the ordinary. We're good. This pressure's equaled out? Not completely. Interesting. Not completely. Interesting. But it is almost there. Almost. We'll give that a few more minutes. So one question I was asking Daniel was, well, one of the questions was did it zero? Was it at zero before you hooked up the probes? And he goes, no, it was dashes through it. And he's also mentioned that you have been having problems connecting the smart probes to the Measure Quick app on your Android, right? Yeah. So you don't know if it's the Testo probes, the Measure Quick app, or your phone. 3 variables. Guys, let me get your thoughts and feedback. Before you hook up the Testo smart probes using Measure Quick, does it show 0? I think it should show 0. Again, I don't use Measure Quick. I use the Testo app, you know, that stupid app that's very flaky. But that's what I use, but it always shows 0 beforehand, or you have to zero it out. So I wonder, because it's been, what the hell was that? It's been, I would say about 15 minutes now with the system off, and we're almost at equal pressure, but I just wonder if they're not at 0 to begin with. So let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. And here's another observation. We took off both temperature clamps, right? And they're still not reading the equal temperature on both. See that? One saying 63.5, the other one saying 62.7. And I don't know if that's a defect with the clamps, the app. I don't think it's the phone, but why are they not equal temperature right now where they're both right next to each other? It's not like this is 1 degree and this is 1 degree. They're both right next to each other and it's still showing a different temperature. And I always say, if you ain't testing, you're guessing. But if you ain't testing with valid data, what good is testing at all, right? Yeah. So, did it equal out yet? Yeah. No, still not. Look at that. Almost, a lot less than a degree, but they need to be equal. Why aren't they equal? And at least that's slowly climbing up. Very, very odd. Odd. Testo, if you're watching this, explain yourself. Measure Quick, if you're watching this, explain yourself. Android, if you're watching this, explain yourself. All right, added 1.5 pounds. Much better. Waiting for that subcooling to be normal, which is a little low right now. We're gonna put a new filter in. Add the Easy Seal. This is the one I use. It's good stuff. Again, not good for every single leak, but I've had some good success with the Easy Seal Ultimate by New Calgon. Want that subcool to come up though, but we already disconnected. He's going to put the Easy Seal in, and we'll let him head off to the next. Daniel, what happened? Did you get attacked by an alien?
Yeah, the guy blew up.
Oh my God, you got it on everything. Oh, your poor Testos. Look. By the way, you don't want to like try to keep your stuff in dirt because you'll mess up the stuff. Yeah. Oh my God, Daniel. The UV dye goblin got you. Hey, you got a little rag there. A little schmata, as they say in Yiddish. There you go. When adding Easy Seal to a system, you have to let it run for a half an hour. So I instructed the homeowner, listen, don't raise the temperature up on the thermostat for another half an hour, and then you'll be good to go. And Daniel learned his lesson about Easy Seal. Those low loss fittings, you know, aren't that helpful. You see? And this is what I say. This is what I mean when you learn something new every day. He'll know now not to use those low loss fittings when adding the Easy Seal. The Easy Seal goes straight onto the service port. Straight onto it. Oh my God, here's another plane. The plane. That's a weird plane. There's no marking on that one. Con Air. All right, next service call. We're going to the Rockaways, Far Rockaway specifically. Customer's complaint, furnace not turning off. What are your thoughts?
It's weird.
That's weird. What do you think it means?
Bad thermostat.
Bad thermostat? Okay. Well, he's calling it the furnace, and we are in September. He's not really using the heat. All right? Yeah. I'm guessing fan is not turning off. And I'm going to guess he's got an old ass furnace and he's got a stuck relay. That's my guess. I got money on that. I got lunch on that, actually. What do you got lunch on? Come on. Friendly wager.
He could be using it for AC too.
You're right. But he's saying furnace is not turning off. I don't think I don't think the service call is about heat. That's what I'm trying to say.
But it could
Okay.
an AC coil on a furnace.
Yes, but he's saying the furnace is not turning off. Service call is not the air conditioning is not turning off. The furnace is not turning off. So what do you think? You think it's a thermostat?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not experienced enough to know.
Exactly. You're learning every day. Here we go. All right. Here we are. 16 blah blah. Okay. Genius. Let's go say hi. Yes. Good morning. The furnace not turning off?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm Mike, by the way.
Hey, Mike.
This is Daniel.
Good.
What seems to be going on?
This thermometer is not controlling it. So I have to go downstairs and hit the shut off to turn it off.
You mean the fan? What do you?
I got a shut off,
Okay.
right? You know.
Switch.
Yeah.
What's
So
not turning off exactly?
the furnace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to run the AC
Okay.
and it's not controlling it from here.
All right. Let's go see the furnace.
Yeah.
So right now it's on 70.
Right. I just turned it on.
All right. But the switch is off though.
Yeah.
Let's go see that switch.
Right. See, now it went on.
So Daniel, turn off the thermostat. Let's see what it does. Bring a little nest screwdriver with you. All right. Turn the switch to off. The fan is on auto.
On. Now it's on auto.
Okay. That thing clicking? Or is that you playing with the Nest?
No, it did click, but that's me.
Oh, okay. Now disconnect. Now is the out? I wonder if the outdoor unit is running right now. Where is your condenser? The outdoor unit is it in front of the house or in the back?
No, it's in the back.
What's the best way to see it?
I
I want to see if it's running or not.
It's right. You can see it from right here.
I wonder if we can hear it running.
Well, no, I don't think so. It's to the right there.
Yeah. You got back door?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I got it.
what happened?
Turned off.
Interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes it turns off, sometimes it doesn't, or
No.
it never does this.
I mean, when you set the thermometer,
Yes.
you know, and it reaches the temperature,
Yes.
you know, it
Yeah,
does
yeah.
it. But no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on, off, and you can't control it.
All right, turn it back on. Just put the fan on, actually. Yep. Old coil. All right, turn the fan off. Back to auto.
The whole time. Like
When we got here, I know the fan was on. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him.
Yes.
Question.
Yes.
When did this problem start?
Before I went on vacation. Well, I just came back Wednesday.
Okay, very nice. Going anywhere exciting?
I went to the Dominican Republic.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, nice and warm down there.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you familiar with any of the switches underneath here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were saying that the furnace wasn't turning off.
Right.
It was blowing nonstop, even though it's at temperature, it would just continue to run.
Right.
Right. This fan switch, which is auto and on, was on when we got here.
Okay.
All right. If the fan switch is set to on, the fan is always going to be running 24/7 unless two things occur. Either this is on auto or you turn the switch off on the furnace. Because is it on right now, by the way? Okay. and we'll put it back to auto. We'll wait 2 minutes. But when I first got here, yeah, we lowered the temperature, but we didn't touch anything there.
Right.
And then we watched it turn on and off once we put this to auto. Now, there could have been a problem with the board inside the furnace. There could be a problem with the thermostat, but with that being on when we got here, that's your problem.
Simple as that?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, I don't want to tell you need a new board and give me $1,000 for a board. I don't want to rip you off and give you a new thermostat when you don't need it. But,
right.
But with it on auto, wait, did it turn off yet?
Wow.
Yeah, the auto thing on.
Yes, it is off.
It's off. So now, let's watch this. We're going to put this to 74, for example. It's going to click on. Now the fan came on. We hear it?
Yes.
Let me just lower this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I just want you to be able to hear. And we.
No, I forgot. Okay.
No?
I'll
Sorry.
do it.
Thank you. All right, so we have that fan running. Right, Daniel?
Correct.
All right, now let's go up to 76.
Okay.
We hear that click on the thermostat.
Right.
And then in about 2 minutes, it's going to turn off. You were right. You said thermostat on the way here. Damn it! See, and if you would have took the bet, you would have had free lunch today. The housing projects. All right, let's go to next. You ready, Daniel? Next service call. I would grab the Testo R22s. Easier. Next service call. York rooftop unit that, for some weird reason, they want us to recharge, even though it's got a leak. We good? Mm-hmm. Let's go say hi. One observation I'm going to make here. See how his angle of attack is really not that great? If you extended the ladder and you brought the ladder out to there, you'd have a more easier way and safer way of getting up to the roof. See? Wider angle of attack. All right. Here's our York 150,000. No, sorry. 150,000 BTUs. There's one coil. There's another coil. There's three compressors down there. 3 compressors. We're gonna look inside here, see what's going on. Look at that. So, observation. I know you're learning, right? You were here a week ago. Why is this power still on?
He told me to leave it on because he wanted to be able to use the fan.
Okay, let's turn the power off. All right. Did you check those fuses?
I did not know.
Why not? When you were here last time? Why didn't you? All right, let's see what we have here. Crazy. You got a flat screwdriver? Actually, I got it. Did you check for shorts to ground on this compressor?
I did, yes.
And it was good?
I didn't get any.
Okay. We're gonna have to try to make this right. You having difficulty there?
Yeah, did this work first shot?
The insulation, the plastic insulation is probably melted and deformed, so that's why you're not being able to get it off.
Yeah, no.
What's the matter?
It's not pulling off.
See that, Peter Smart? She didn't want to come off. It's Godzilla's sugar daddy. All right, I may have to school you. Let me go get the right tool for the job. Let's see if it's still in here. No, it's not. Yeah. All right. Let me show you how we did it. Look at that. Nice and pretty. Most importantly, the compressor started up. Got the vacuum pump. We're going to pump both of these down and then recharge her. 'Cause that's what they want me to do. Circuit 1, 17 pounds, 8 ounces. Circuit 2, 8 pounds, 8 ounces. And by the way, we pressurized to, was that around 110 PSI? And she held for about 20 minutes. That shows that the leak was at the schrader. Daniel, question for you.
Yes.
So we had nitrogen to about what, 110 PSI?
Yes.
And it held, right?
One side looks like it held.
And the other side?
Didn't look like it held.
How much did it drop?
By 3 PSI.
Really?
Yeah.
Which side was it?
This side.
Interesting.
Or no, my side.
That side.
This side.
So the other circuit.
Yeah.
Interesting. 3 PSI, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. However, we are ordering a replacement for this. So any repairs that we make, it's kind of a moot point. They just want me to give them some time. There you go. Got both of them down. Only thing we're lacking is a micron gauge. Daniel, that thing is bigger than you. It's got the beast. It was easier to drop it 4 feet off another roof over there into grass. Then I forgot the rope. Then to go down this ladder with that missile. That missile. All right. Right now we're still pumping down and making sure we have a good vacuum there. And then we'll fill it up. Well, you know what this is about? We got a leak. Right there. That one. She's leaking. F me. We're gonna take off this and we'll get the side there. I'll show you more once you get up in there. Me, the Daniel's son, and I'm inside this rooftop unit. Why am I inside this rooftop unit? Well, I'll show you. Because we got a leak. Right there. We have a leak. Pain in the ass. We took off the top condenser fan motor, took this panel off, took off that panel, and we're gonna get it done. Right there. There's that little pinhole leak right there. See that? All right, Daniel. We're gonna fix this. We need the brazing rig and a piece of you know, blah blah, you know, brazing rod. See, we made it happen. Got leaks. I'm inside this condenser. Sorry, this rooftop unit. See? I'm inside. I'm inside her. I'm inside you. I'm inside you. You suck. You suck. You suck. All right, let's see if I can do this. I think we're good right there. Let's see. Let's get some acetylene. Need more. All right. Got some pressure in there. That oil's burning off. You think I can do it? I hope so. Get the whole entire connection. Whole entire connection. All right.
It's really nice.
Does look really nice. I gotta tell you, I think that looks better than factory.
Yeah, the factory ones are all
Yeah, like, look at that.
drippy.
Yeah. You know why? Because it costs money. More brazing rod. Carefully. All right, that's the thermostat for that 12.5-ton unit. This is the room that it conditions. Made the client aware that circuit number 2, which is probably responsible for a third of the capacity of this system, is no good. Hold on a second. All right, didn't get to record that much content during the rest of that service call, but what I did do was disconnect the wiring for the 2 compressors off circuit number 2 from the contactor and bought him time. That's all we did. And what a mess that was. The new unit, 12.5-ton system, is on order, but expected delivery time of December. Crazy, crazy. We went on a couple of the little service calls as well. One being a bad relay on an American Standard condenser. A customer just bought the house. Another Taj Mahal. It's got like 8 systems in the house. Sold him a new system, but I replaced the relay in it. And then we went to a water heater service call, a GE by Rheem with the FVS, the flammable vapor sensor at the bottom. Well, it got wet, and the water heater's like 9 years old. It's out of warranty, and he wants me to put in a 40-gallon water heater for $800 installed. And I was like, bye-bye. Hope you all have a great weekend. Stay tuned, more great and amazing content. And as always, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And let me get your thoughts, feedback, and criticism down in the comment section down below. Mikey Pipe signing off. Have a great Labor Day weekend.